Ooh, okay, let's dive into number 3. This is a fun one. We're gonna show a little skin, okay? It's hot, it's summer. We're in a heat wave, all right? We're gonna show a little skin. We're gonna pop that ankle out. We're gonna show that kneecap, all right? It's gonna be really fun. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Simone Monet and this is Halo Image and Energy Consulting, where we merge the worlds of personal development and personal style to help women with big dreams get to their next best level in life, whatever that may look like for you. So if you're interested in using what you've got to get what you want, then just keep watching. So today's topic is really interesting. It is going to be 5 ways to stay stylish and professional in scorching summer heat. I mean, this summer has been absolutely like ridiculous and dystopian in terms of like the weather and the conditions and like everything. And I recently went down for a professional trip down to New Orleans for Essence Fest, and I was literally struggling to figure out what to wear that is professional, stylish, and compatible with the literal heat wave that they were dealing with triple digit, numbers as far as like how hot it was. And I just feel like, yeah, I could definitely provide you guys with some tips that I learned and some tricks to help you get through this scorching hot, ridiculous summer. So stay tuned if you're interested in seeing how to do that. Oh, but before we start, definitely be sure to like and subscribe so that other people can find these amazing tips and tricks and just make their lives easier. We got to pray to the algorithm gods that they boost this content and show it to other people. So thank you in advance for liking and subscribing. So this video may seem like kind of random. Oh, I feel like there's something weird going on right there. Just ignore that. But yeah, this video idea might seem kind of random, like this concept of like dressing for heat waves and dressing for like scorching hot, burning up temperatures. But I don't know if you guys know this, but by day, I do work in PR, public relations, and I work on a lot of big philanthropies and clients that deal with climate, environment, sustainability, and all that stuff. I've always been very passionate about that. So I love working on those accounts, but I know way too much about climate change at this point, and I'm just here to tell you guys that like these crazy weather conditions, this extreme weather, it is here to stay, and it's only gonna become more frequent and more intense. So I feel like we might as well learn how to adapt our lifestyles and wardrobes to these conditions, because honestly, they're not going anywhere. And yeah, I just want to give you guys some tips on how to deal and dress and feel good and look professional at these events and at whatever situations you're going to be in where you need to be put together and like make an impression, but also you don't want to be hot and sweaty, stinky, sticky, and all of that. So I'm definitely going to give you some good tips on how to be comfortable and professional during these times. And so when I was down in New Orleans with one of my clients, I was working with them for Essence Fest, and like I said, it was a literal like week-long heat wave happening, and I was racking my brain about what to wear that would be fashionable for Essence Fest. Hello, first of all. Cool, for the heat wave, but also professional, like, oh my God, like that's a lot to take in, even for me, and I'm sure for the everyday person that doesn't spend all their time thinking about fashion and style and outfits and maybe doesn't even enjoy that, like that can be very overwhelming, scary, annoying to deal with. It can feel like a hassle. So I wanted to just provide some quick and easy like go-tos, like how to pack for situations like that, or how to pick things out of your closet that are going to make sense for these really hot days. And of course, when I'm with my like image consulting clients and my styling clients, I wear whatever I want to wear. It's like I'm dressing for whatever I feel that day, whatever like my vibe is for that day, and I wear whatever I want. But when we're in these corporate professional settings, there are these kind of like rules and social norms when it comes to dressing. So I'm going to definitely give you guys some parameters that will be helpful in those professional settings, but also keep you looking your absolute best and feeling your best. Okay, let's get to it. Tip number 1, stay away from satins and silks. Ugh, like as much as I love those fabrics and as much as they are like classic and elegant and feminine and I love wearing them, it can be just a nightmare for really, really hot, scorching summer days. Number one, because it stains with moisture extremely easily and it takes a long time to dry. I'm gonna put a little clip in here of me wearing some like satins, and you can see like just with the minuscule amount of water, it will just be there and it will show up really bad. So whether, you know, it's because you're drinking a lot of water and you spill something, or you're sweating, you know, sweat marks under your armpits, when you're sitting down, it can get really sweaty, and then you get up and you just have this big wet mark on your satin skirt. That's not going to be flattering. It might be a little embarrassing. You know, no one wants to feel like everyone can see their sweat marks and stuff like that and how uncomfortable they are. So I would definitely stay away from the satins and silks. And then also, you know, those fabrics wrinkle a lot as well. And then the moisture from your body is getting trapped in the wrinkles. And it's just like you went from looking so beautiful and elegant to looking like a sticky, wet, wrinkled mess. So I would definitely stay away from those fabrics and opt for 100% cotton fabrics instead. That really like controls the sweat, very, you know, easy on the eye in terms of like if you get a little wet mark or something like that. Also linens, one of my favorite fabrics for summer as well. They're breezy, they're organic, they're light. They have a natural kind of wrinkling tendency to them. So that is part of the linen look. Like if you have a little wrinkle here and there in your linen or even like canvas fabrics, it's not a big deal. That's usually how it is. It's like easy breezy, flowy. So I love like a cute linen cord set, linen pants, linen trousers, long linen skirts, beautiful. And you can definitely dress that fabric up with the way you style your accessories and your hair and stuff like that. So definitely opt for some different fabrics that are going to be more stain resistant. Sweat resistant, really. Oh, one more fabric that I really like is going to be that kind of like scuba material. I have some bodysuits that have that kind of, it feels like bathing suit material. That is very stain resistant. I think Skims and Aritzia have some really good bodysuits and dresses that are in that kind of like scuba material. So that's gonna be obviously really great for summer to keep you nice and dry and comfortable. And they also tend to have like a compression aspect to it. So it keeps you nice and sucked in and feeling supported all day long. Tip number 2 is going to be skip the blazer. I'm sorry, skip the blazer. I can't do it. I can't do it. Even when it's not that hot out, I cannot deal with the chunky shoulder pads and the structure. I don't know. I just like to be more flowy most of the time anyways, but for really hot days, 90 degrees, 100 degrees, skip the layers, okay? No one's gonna think you're less professional if you're not wearing a blazer. There are ways to get around that. Like I have been saying over on my Instagram, by the way, if you're not following me, you should definitely follow me over there on Instagram. I'm way more active and have constant tips and tricks and fun things that we do over there at Halo Image Consulting, the Instagram. But what was I even saying? Oh, I was saying on Instagram that peplum is back in style. It's definitely really hot for fall 2023, and I'm already seeing some pieces out even though fall isn't here yet. So peplum, it's a great structured cut. It comes down, it hugs in the waist, and then it flares out like kind of around the navel area. We all remember this probably from the 2010s, and peplum was so it was so oversaturated at some point that it just became like cringy to the general public. But I think it's been long enough that we can revive peplum. Honestly, it's such a classic, flattering cut that looks good on pretty much anyone. And I love it for professional wear because it provides a level of structure and polishedness that you can wear it by itself and it still give off that effect of like, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm polished, I'm put together, without having to put on a blazer on top of anything else. So standalone peplum tops that are sleeveless or have a little cap sleeve would be great and keep you nice and cool. I love that it has that flowy bottom. Some air can get up under there. You don't necessarily feel super constricted and sucked in with tight fitting materials. So peplum is a great option for looking polished and not wearing a blazer. Also, another way to skip the layers and just opt for something that is professional and structured, but not a three-piece suit, is gonna be like a collared shirt dress with buttons. I'm gonna put one example here on the screen of one that I've had for years. And then also I may show another example of one that I recently tried on from, I think it's called Scanlan Theodore, an Australian luxury workwear brand, which is like easily my favorite brand right now. Like I just discovered them. They popped up at a shopping area in DC, and I just fell in love with everything they have. I loved this shirt dress they had. It was just so classic, so beautiful. It felt very breathable as well. Like the quality of the cottons were really, really good. And cotton is, like I said, great for hot weather. And it also provided a lot of flow and lift. I felt really, really great in that orange one, but the color was it was a little too bright for me. So yeah, definitely opt for like a shirt dress that really combines like free-flowing feminine with structure and also provides a little more like, breathing room. I love dresses for the summer and for staying cool. Like I cannot be bothered with a pant right now. I can't do it. It's not fun. So yeah, definitely opt for some options that provide structure, buttons, zippers, designs. Anything that's gonna provide a little more structure is gonna make you look a little bit more professional while not having to wear a bunch of different suit pieces. And if you're someone that's like constantly struggling with what to wear, and every morning you wake up and you stare into the abyss that is your closet, like just stop it, okay? Get some help. You're a grown woman. You deserve to wake up every day and feel confident about what's in your closet and what you put on your body, and you deserve to not have to suffer constantly with that battle every day. I know it's something that a lot of people struggle with, and they end up just wearing the same old thing, or leggings and sweatpants, or something that makes them feel uncomfortable and insecure because they cannot for the life of them figure out how to dress or how to maintain a wardrobe that makes sense for their life and lifestyle. So I would highly, highly recommend, especially if you are a professional or entrepreneur, or you have certain goals that you're trying to achieve, to look into my color analysis and closet edit session on my site. I do a really, really great breakdown of like what's currently in your wardrobe, what's not working for you. We try on things together. We talk about why certain silhouettes are right for you, why certain colors are right for you, patterns, textures. We do a body type analysis so you can understand your shape, what's working for you, what's not working for you, and why maybe you've been struggling all these years. It's really, really fun. I mean, I love the way people end up feeling after that session. They just feel like they have so much more clarity on how to shop going forward, how to not waste money on things that don't make sense for them. They feel like they have more agency. They feel like they have more authenticity with their wardrobe now because they have the confidence to choose things that actually work for them. It's really, really exciting. Also, it comes with a full like style guide and lookbook and breakdown of your color analysis and your season and all the colors and hair and makeup recommendations. Like, it's so much fun. It's my favorite. I just love like getting into your guys' world and like really helping you get rid of the things that no longer serve you and bring in all the light and the joy and the fun back into dressing and back into like expressing yourself out in the world. So definitely look at that closet edit and color analysis package that I have on my site, virtual or in person, and I'd be happy to help you get to a better place in this aspect of your life. Ooh, okay, let's dive into number 3. This is a fun one. We're gonna show a little skin, okay? It's hot, it's summer. We're in a heat wave, all right? We're gonna show a little skin. We're gonna pop that ankle out. We're gonna show that kneecap, all right? It's gonna be really fun. I know like in the workplace, obviously there are tons of like social norms and little rules and things our grandmother told us about how to dress in the workplace. And I'm here to say, like, the way climate change is going, all right, the way that the conditions outside are so unbearable, we're gonna have to rearrange some of these rules, all right? And it's okay, we can evolve as people. We can acknowledge that women have shoulders and they don't have to be distracting in the office, okay? So here's some rules that we're gonna break. Definitely you can wear open-toed shoes in the office. You can wear shorts. You can wear spaghetti straps, okay? We are allowing ourselves to be comfortable, be cool, be stylish, be professional, and be free in our expression here. No one is going to judge you for having your toes out in the office, as long as you have a good pedicure, probably. So let's talk open-toed shoes. I mean, I love it. I love the aspect of just getting rid of those like norms of like always having to wear something closed-toed. I love a little like slingback situation like this. The style has been very popular. It's also just like super timeless. This is a Tony Bianco. Love that brand of shoes. You know, pretty affordable, sturdy, high quality, breathable. Let your feet breathe, okay? You don't want to be constricted and confined and just be baking in your closed-toed shoes and your blazer and your button-up shirt. You know, let yourself breathe and be free. I also love another option. Like, this is closed-toed, but like these little openings right here are really fun. You have the heel out. Like, this is great. Easy breezy, professional. The color is also great for summer. Love it. The one caveat here is definitely like, I'm gonna say no Birkenstocks, please. No Old Navy flip-flops, please. When we're doing open-toed footwear, we definitely wanna make sure it's high quality and a little bit elevated in the professional setting, because it can slip into, I don't care, I'm showing up in my flip-flops type of vibe. So definitely opt for a more like just high quality sandal, even like some Tory Burch sandals that they just look a little more, I don't know, like structured or something. They have more going on with them, so they look more formal and more professional. So definitely avoid like cheap, you know, flimsy footwear if you're trying to look your best, be professional and be respected and, you know, influential in the workplace or in your business. And of course, like I said, we are setting our shoulders free this summer, okay? In this heat wave, we need to feel free. We need to let the wind do its thing, cool us down. We want to feel comfortable. So a look like this with some spaghetti straps, totally fine, totally fine. Definitely, I would just be wary of like your bra straps and things, because that can definitely cheapen a look. It can make it look less put together, less professional. So some good fitting undergarments, strapless bras. They have like, you know, sticky bra things, boob tape. There's this thing that I want to get, by the way, that is like, it's like 2 cups and a wire, and then you just like put it on the outside and you smush them together, and like there's no back, and I don't think there's any tape. I don't know, but that looks amazing, and that is a great way to like avoid having bra straps showing and stuff like that. So if you're gonna do spaghetti straps or something like this, you know, make sure that you don't have a bunch of extra straps showing and stuff like that. So I shouldn't have to say this, but no tube tops, please. I honestly, like, I love a tube top. I was wearing one the other day on my Instagram, but it's really like not that flattering on anyone. I feel like a tube top under a blazer would be okay, but like I said, it's really hot. We're talking about tips for dressing professional and stylish in a heat wave, so no tube tops, please. No booty shorts, no Daisy Dukes. That's not what we're going for here. We're going for elevated, professional, respected, stylish, feeling good, looking good, all of the above. And speaking of booty shorts, tip number four is going to be balance is everything. I'm sure, you know, all of our moms and grandmas probably told us this back in the day of like, you know, balance the top with the bottom. If you're showing a lot of cleavage, don't show a lot of leg. If you're showing a lot of leg, you know, keep it more modest on the top. And it pretty much similarly applies here as well. Like, in this look, I'm gonna show you right now, I'm wearing spaghetti straps, I'm wearing shorts, but I chose this closed-toed shoe to provide a little more like structure and closure to the look. So, you know, if I wore that with flip-flops, it would be like, okay, you're going to a picnic, you're not going to work type of thing. So balance, you just wanna balance everything out with the amount of skin that you're showing, and just maintaining like a level of respect for the workplace. I mean, like I said, we are being free and we are expressing ourselves, but there is still just a level of like respect for yourself, your coworkers, and the entire workplace. So balance is everything. And if you're having any trouble with this stuff, or if you have like a major event coming up and you're dealing with styling issues that you don't know how to handle, I also have a style hotline listed on my services on my site. It's just a 1 hour, up to 1 hour, it can be less, but 1 hour Zoom session where we discuss whatever like styling issue you're having. It's usually like something where like, oh my God, I have like a gala to go to or wedding to go to or a reunion, and this is all I have to work with and I can't figure out what to wear and I'm freaking out right now. So in those moments, which we've all had, by the way, like I have nothing to wear, I'm crying and I'm just not gonna go moments. So if you're having those moments like that and you just can't figure it out, you can't figure out how to balance yourself, you can't figure out how to make something work for your shape, hit up that style hotline. I get back to you extremely fast and we'll work it out. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. And lastly, I can't believe we're to the final tip on this list. That was so fast. Tip number 5 is going to be use accessories to elevate your look. You know, if you're wearing less clothes, you can kind of look less professional, less structured, yada yada. So what we're going to do is use accessories to elevate the look. I'm talking, of course, earrings, bracelets, belts, headbands, scarves in the hair, scarves on the bags, scarves on your wrist, scarves tied around your belt loop. There's some really fun things you can do with scarves. I love that aspect. Get yourself a good scarf, a thin scarf if you don't have one already. I know Dior has some really good ones, and maybe I can link some other really good places to get some dainty little scarves as well. You know, a big sunglass, that's great for summer. Definitely want to protect your eyes. What else? Good shoes, elevated shoes, high quality shoes, interesting shoes. Like an interesting accessory can do so much for a look. And this is actually something that I talked about in my video about Parisian women's style that I did a couple months ago after I went to Paris. Is just like, not only did they actually accessorize more, but they accessorized in such unique ways that just showcased their personalities. The women over there showcased how they were feeling, showcased like, I put some effort into this look. And the thing is, their looks were very casual, like the streetwear. I'm talking sneakers, trousers, top, which is like very simple, but the accessories, there would be a funky scarf, a cool sunglass, you know, an interesting bag or something like that. So not only choose accessories that are elevated, fun, expressive, but also just like have fun with it, you know? Like if you're gonna wear something simple to the office, like whipping out a really, really fun pair of earrings or something like that is gonna be just really additive to your look, and it's gonna make you feel more authentic and make you feel like, yeah, I'm showing up as me today. And when I walk past the mirror and I see myself in this little outfit and my earrings that I love and I love wearing them, it's gonna give you that little like, you know, and then you're gonna walk into that next meeting. You're gonna walk into that next Zoom call or lunch or client meeting, and you're just gonna feel like, yeah, I look good, I feel good. It's just the psychology behind dressing is wild. If you haven't looked up dopamine dressing, you should definitely Google it. It really just provides some insight into like why we should be taking our wardrobe and things we put on our body very seriously, because everything carries that energy, and that energy affects you, and the energy you project impacts what you get back in the world. That's all we talk about here at Halo. So let's do a quick overview of what we talked about. Number one, skipping satins and silks, going for more breathable, sweat-friendly textures and fabrics like organic cotton and linen. Number two, skip the blazer. You know, we just don't need all those heavy layers on us right now. Instead, opt for, you know, a shirt dress with a collar and some buttons, or a peplum top, anything with more structure instead of a bunch of layers with the blazers. Number three was it's okay to show a little skin, you know, spaghetti straps, shorts, open-toed shoes, all totally fine for workwear if you know how to style it. And number four kind of goes along with that. That is balance everything out. Then number five, use accessories to take your look from basic to absolutely beautiful, stunning, professional, gorgeous, impactful, you know? Great accessories can definitely do that. So those are my 5 tips, you guys. It's so good to kind of chat this out with you guys. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you want me to dive deeper into any one of these particular tips. I'd be happy to do that. All right, and I will see you next time. Bye.